quickly, when the war kicked off, that became irrelevant because there was no, surface-to-air missiles, surface-to-surface missiles in Iraq. We had knocked them all out in the first few weeks. So then it shifted to communications intelligence. So I kind of retrained on communications intelligence, and that was at that time off of cell phones, off of push-to-talk radios, repeaters, long-haul networks, terrestrial networks, extraterrestrial networks, and what I mean by that is stuff, satellites in the sky, and doing analysis on those to try to inform the what we call the common operating picture of the battlefield for a combatant commander. So combatant commander wants to know where the bad guys are, what they're doing, what they're saying. To the amount that we could, my job was to come up with solutions and conduct, passive and active signals analysis on these things, and then inform the commander so that we could, mitigate risk. It was all about mitigation of risk. This is 2008 or so. I'd been doing this for about 8 years. And from there, it shifted to the phones getting smart. And essentially, it went from you walking around with a 2G phone or a 3G phone that had limited compute capability to now there's robust compute capability with the advent of like the iPhone. And now it's like, well, now we've got to get after guys who are, essentially walking around with a computer we could never have envisioned 20 years ago in their pocket with all of this capability. Because the military and our forces that we're fighting against, it all comes down to our ability to shoot, move, and communicate. Communication being the part that I was focused on. So as the advent of the iPhone and those things came out, the Army realized we didn't have a computer network operations, MOS. We didn't have a offensive cyber component. We didn't have a defensive cyber component. So I was there at the ground floor when we were building out these new MOSs now that are all over the military. But at that time, there was a thought going into, we need to have people who know how to be on-net operators. Ethical hacking, as paradoxical as that sounds.